Dear students, Sat Shri Akal. In today's video, we are presenting a video of class 9, subject Computer Science, Term 2, syllabus revision. In this video, we have revised lesson 1 to lesson 8 by answering the question of 1 marks, 3 marks and 6 marks questions according to the syllabus. So let us now have a look at the computer science subject paper pattern. So as you can see in this table, 50 marks are distributed according to paper pattern in this table. First of all, we look at the total marks column, in which the marks are distributed from lesson 1 to lesson 8. According to this pattern, a paper of 6 marks will come from lesson number 1, networking. Similarly, a paper of 8 marks will come from lesson number 2, internet application, and so on. Similarly, if we talk about 1 marks questions, there are 20 questions of 1 marks will come from all the lessons mentioned here. Similarly, 3 marks question will come from all the other lessons except lesson number 2 and lesson number 7. Similarly, question carrying 6 marks each will come from lesson number 2 and lesson number 7. So now we start revising the question answer of all these lessons. So let's get started. We will now learn about multiple choice question. So each question carrying 1 marks. So our first question is, dash is a group of 2 or more computers that are linked in order to share resources such as printer, files and other resources. And their options are network, internet, wireless, and the last one is topology. And the right answer is network is a group of 2 or more computers that are linked in order to share resources such as printer, files and other resources. Second one is, which of the following is the smallest type of network? And their options are MAN, WAN, LAN or none of these. And the right answer is LAN is the smallest type of network. And third one is, dash is a device that allow you to connect multiple computers to a single network. And their options are hub, bus, ring and star. And the right answer is hub is a device that allow you to connect multiple computers to a single network. And the fourth one is, in dash network topology, a single backbone cable is shared by all the devices. And their options are bus, tree, mesh and the last one is star. And the right answer is, in bus network topology, a single backbone cable is shared by all the devices. And the fifth one is, dash prepare information and sends it. And the options are protocol, receiver, sender and the last one is hub. And the right answer is sender prepare information and sends it. And sixth one is, Gmail is a free email service provided by dash and the options are Yahoo, Google, Rediff Mail and the last one is Hotmail. And the right answer is Gmail is a free email service provided by Google. And the seventh one is, a dash is a type of test used in computing to determine whether or not the user is human. And their options are CAPTCHA, DRSA, HAPTCHA, NAFCA. And the right answer is, a CAPTCHA is a type of test used in computing to determine whether or not the user is human. And eighth one is, dash is a type of malware designed to provide unauthorized remote access to a user's computer. And their options are spyware, Trojan, malware and the last one is horse. And their right answer is Trojan is a type of malware designed to provide unauthorized remote access to a user computer. And ninth one is, dash is a computer program that replicates itself into other computer program. And their options are spyware, virus, phishing and the last one is malware. And the right answer is virus is a computer program that replicates itself into other computer programs. And the 10th one is, dash is an Indian digitization online service provided by the Ministry of Electronic and Information Technology, Government of India under its Digital India initiative. And their options are DigiLocker, DigiProgram, DigiHacker and the last one is DigiBanker. And the right answer is DigiLocker is an Indian digitization online service provided by the Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology, Government of India under its Digital India initiative. And the 11th one is a workbook is a collection of the dash, and the options are cell, row, column, worksheet. And the right answer is a worksheet is a collection of the worksheet. And the 12th one is a cell is an intersection of a dash, and the options are row column, row cell address, column formula bar, or none of these. And the right answer is a cell is an intersection of a row and a column. And 13th one is fill handle in MS Excel can be used for dash, and the options are copying the content of a cell, entering number series, entering custom series, and the last one is all of the above. And the right answer is fill handle in MS Excel can be used for all of the above. And the 14th one is the extension of MS Excel file is dash, and the options are .docx or .doc, .xlsx, .xls, .pptx or .ppt, and the last one is .txt. And the right answer is the extension of MS Excel file is .xlsx or .xls. And the 15th one is which one of the following is not a view of MS Excel, and their options are page layout, page break preview, normal, or none of these. And the right answer is none of these is not a view of MS Excel. And the 16th one is by default each new workbook in MS Excel 2010 contain dash number of worksheet, and their options are 5, 2, 255, and the last one is 3. And the right answer is by default each new workbook in MS Excel 2010 contain 3 number of worksheet. And 17th one is which object can be added in a worksheet, and their options are cell, chart, row, or all of these. And the right answer is all of these objects can be added in a worksheet. And 18th one is which are the value type of chart in MS Excel, and their options are bar, column, pie line, area, donut, scatter, surface, radar, bar, and the last one is all of the above. And the right answer is all of the above are the value type of chart in MS Excel. And 19th one is which function is used to find minimum number from the given range, and the options are average, min, max, and the last one is rank. And the right answer is min function is used to find minimum number from the given range. And 20th one is dash is a powerful tool of MS Excel used to have graphical representation of our data in MS Excel. And the options are data validation, conditional formatting, charts, and the last one is none of the above. And the right answer is chart is a powerful tool of MS Excel used to have graphical representation of our data in MS Excel. And 21st one is each function or formula must start with dash symbol in MS Excel, and their options are plus, equal to, ampersand, and the last one is caret. And the right answer is each function or formula must start with equal to symbol in MS Excel. And 22nd one is which function of MS Excel can be used to find minimum number from given range, and their options are minimum, mid, min, or none of these. And the right answer is min function of MS Excel can be used to find minimum number from given range. And 23rd one is ampersand symbol is an alternate of dash function in MS Excel, and their options are sum and concatenate, and the last one is power. And the right answer is ampersand symbol is an alternate of concatenate function in MS Excel. And 24th one is which data tool can be used to have only distinct values in a particular column, and the options are data validation, text to column, formula, and the last one is remove duplicate. And the right answer is remove duplicate data tool can be used to have only one distinct value in a particular column. 25th one is which one is an example of arithmetic operator, and their options are plus, percentage, caret, or all of these. And the right answer is all of these is an example of arithmetic operator. 26th one is which option belongs to page layout tab, and their options are page orientation, paper size, print area, or all of these. And the right answer is All of these option belongs to page layout tab. And 27th one is which one is not a view in MS Excel? And your options are formula view, normal view, page layout view, and the last one is page break preview. And the right answer is formula view is not a view in MS Excel. And 28th one is dash is the empty space between the worksheet data and the edges of the printed page. And the options are paper size, print area, margin, and last one is print preview. And the right answer is margin is the empty space between the worksheet data and the edges of the printed page. And 29th one is dash appears on the top of each page in print preview and printed sheet. And your options are footer, header, bottom margin, or none of these. And the right answer is header appears on the top of each page in print preview and printed sheet. And 30th one is we can lock our cell from being accidentally changed with the help of dash option. And the options are save as, save, print area, and the last one is protect sheet. And the right answer is we can lock our cell from being accidentally changed with the help of protect sheet option. And 31 question is which is or are the level of e-governance? And the options are national level, state level, local level, or all of the above. And the right answer is all of the above are the levels of e-governance. And 32nd one is which of the following is not a pillar of e-governance? And the options are capital, knowledge, delay in work, and the last one is connectivity. And the right answer is delay in work is not a pillar of e-governance. The 33rd one is e-governance services can be shared between government and dash. And the options are citizen, government, businessman, and the last one is all of these. And the right answer is e-governance services can be shared between government and all of these. And the 34th one is dash model of e-governance refers to the government services which are shared by citizens. And the options are G2B, G2E, G2G, and the last one is G2C. And the right answer is G2C model of e-governance refers to the government services which are shared by citizens. And the 35th one is e-governance services at national level are provided by dash government of India. And the options are local, state, national, or all of these. And the right answer is e-governance services at national level are provided by national government of India. And 26th one is dash is a raw and unorganized fact that requires processing to make it meaningful. And the options are data, information, database, and the last one is DBMS. And the right answer is data is a raw and unorganized fact that require processing to make it meaningful. And 37th one is a record is also known as a dash, and your options are column, attribute, field, and the last one is tuple. And the right answer is a record is also known as a tuple. And 38th one is a person who manages and control the overall DBMS is called a dash, and the options are DBA, end user, database designer, and the last one is programmer. And the right answer is a person who manages and control the overall DBMS is called a DBA. And 39th one is DBMS is a software layer that provides an interface between the dash, and the options are data information, DBA end user, user database, and the last one is data database. And the right answer is DBMS is a software layer that provides an interface between user and the database. And the 40th question is dash refers to general rules and instructions that helps to design the database and to use the database management system. And the options are information, procedure, application program, and the last one is system program. And the right answer is procedure refers to general rules and instructions that help to design the database and to use a database management system. So now we will learn about shortcut keys for the following. So each shortcut carry 1 marks. The first one is to open an existing file in MS Excel. The shortcut key Ctrl+O is used Second one is to save a file in MS Excel. The shortcut key Ctrl plus S is used. Third one is to create a new file in MS Excel. This shortcut key is Ctrl plus N. Fourth one is to fill down in MS Excel. The shortcut key is Ctrl plus D. Fifth one is to fill right in MS Excel. Their shortcut key is Ctrl plus R. Sixth one is to copy content in MS Excel, and their shortcut key is Ctrl plus C. Seventh one is to paste content in MS Excel. Their shortcut key is Ctrl plus V. So now we will learn about full forms. So each full form carrying 1 marks each. So the first one is LAN. LAN stands for Local Area Network. Second one is MAN. MAN stands for Metropolitan Area Network. Third one is WAN. WAN stands for Wide Area Network. Fourth is PAN. PAN stands for Personal Area Network. Fifth is NIC. NIC stands for Network Interface Card. Sixth one is G2C. G2C stands for Government to Citizen. Seventh one is G2G. G2G stands for Government to Government. Eighth one is G2E. G2E stands for Government to Employee. Ninth one is G2B. G2B stands for Government to Businessman. 10th one is IRCTC. So IRCTC stands for Indian Railway Catering and Tourism Corporation. 11th one is DBMS. DBMS stands for Database Management System. 12th one is DBA. DBA stands for Database Administrator. 13th one is SQL. SQL stands for Structured Query Language. So now we will learn about true or false. So each true or false carrying 1 marks each. So the first one is we cannot share hardware or software among network devices. Wrong. Second one is LAN covers a large geographic area. Wrong. Third one is in full duplex information can be transmitted in both directions. Right. Fourth one is protocols are set of rules by which data transmission take place between nodes. Right. Fifth one is spyware is an email fraud method in which the wrongdoer sends out legitimate looking email in an attempt to gather personal and financial information from recipient. Wrong. Sixth one is Google Drive does not allow us to store and share files online. Wrong. Seventh one is the best way to deal with the threat of a computer virus is to use antivirus software. Right. Eighth one is the web threat is any threat that uses the World Wide Web to facilitate cybercrime. Right. Ninth one is Google Meet is a video conferencing services by Google. Right. Tenth one is address of active cell always display in name box. Right. 11th one is all columns of MS Excel are represented by number starting with 1. Wrong. 12th one is cell containing formula display the result of the formula, whereas the formula itself displayed in formula bar. Right. The 13th one is MS Excel is a widely used word processor. Wrong. 14th one is we can insert number series in MS Excel using fill handle. Right. 15th one is new cell, row or column can be added by using Control and plus key from keyboard. Right. 16th one is sum and min are example of chart type in MS Excel. Wrong. 17th one is cell border, change cell width or height, merge cell, align text, change orientation of text, wrap text, etc. are example of cell styles. Right. 18th one is conditional formatting is a tool in MS Excel that allows applying format to a cell or range of cell depending on the value. Right. 19th one is formatting option effectively represent the information from fact of data. Right. And 20th one is we cannot count blank cells in MS Excel. Wrong. 21st one is formula is an expression of operator and operand to perform calculations. Right. 22nd one is some function can be used to perform addition of values in a particular range. Right. And 23rd one is text to column option can be used to split over content in multiple cell. Right. 24th one is now function returns current date and time in MS Excel. Right. 25th one is workbook cannot be protected in MS Excel. Wrong. 26th one is we cannot remove page break once inserted. Wrong. 27th one is page orientation are of two types, portrait and landscape. Right. And 28th one is margin can be on top, bottom, left, right header and footer of a page. Right. And 29th one is we can use print area option to print a specific part of a worksheet. Right. So now we will learn about short answer type questions. So each question is carrying 1 marks each. The first question is write the name of any 4 network topologies. And the answer is name of network topologies are given below. The first one is bus topology, second one is star topology, third one is ring topology, fourth one is mesh topology, fifth one is tree topology, and sixth one is hybrid topology. Second question is define network interface card. A network interface card is a printed circuit board. It is installed on the motherboard inside a system unit so that a computer can be connected to a network. It should be fitted in each client and server computer. There are 2 types of network card. The first one is Ethernet card and second one is wireless card. And third question is write the name of component of data communication. And the answer is name of component of data communication are given below. First one is sender, second one is medium, third one is receiver, and fourth one is protocol. Fourth question is write a short note on hub. So a hub is a hardware device. This device is used in computer networks. It is used in star topology to connect multiple computers in a network. The hub typically receives data at one port, then it duplicates this data and makes it available on all other ports. In this way, the hub provides data sharing facility between computers connected in a network. And fifth question is what are the 2 types of ring topologies? So in ring topology, all computers are connected like a ring. Each node is connected with its 2 neighboring nodes. So ring topology is of 2 types. The first one is single ring. In this topology, computers are connected with each other using a single cable and flow of data is unidirectional. The second one is dual ring. In this topology, computers are connected with each other using a dual ring cable and flow of data is bidirectional. The sixth one is define MS Excel. So Microsoft Excel is a spreadsheet program developed by Microsoft. It is part of MS Office suite. We can use it to organize our data into rows and columns and to perform mathematical calculations. We can also represent our data in the graphical way in Excel using charts and graphs. Files created in Excel are called workbook and they are saved with extension .xls or .xlsx. The seventh one is what are the uses of MS Excel? So following are some of the common uses of MS Excel. The first one is Excel can be shared for mathematical calculations. Second one is data can be represented in graphical form using chart. Third one is we can also prepare school timetable. Fourth one is salaries of employees can be calculated. Fifth one is result of student can also be prepared in Excel. The ninth question is explain ribbon in MS Excel. So Microsoft Excel ribbon is the panel of tab and icon at the top of the Excel window. Excel ribbon contains almost all the command and feature that we use during working in Excel. All these commands are organized into different tabs based on their functionality. Tab commands are logically subdivided into groups. There are 7 tabs in Excel ribbon: Home, Insert, Page Layout, Formula, Data, Review, and View. 10th one is what is name box? Name box is a part of formula bar in Excel. It appears at the left side of the formula bar. It is an input box. Normally it shows the address of active cell. For example, if we selected the cell B3, this name box will show the active cell address as B3. We can also input the cell address in the name box to navigate quickly in a worksheet. And 11th one is explain row and column in MS Excel. So rows and columns are an important part of a worksheet in Excel. These are explained below. The first one is row. Rows are the horizontal lines of cells in the worksheet. Each row is identified by row number. Rows are named as 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. So there are total 10,48,576 rows in the Excel 2010 worksheet. The second one is column. Columns are the vertical lines of cells in the worksheet. Each column is identified by a column header. Columns are named as A, B, C, D and so on. So XFD is the name of last column in Excel 2010. So there are 16,384 columns in Excel 2010. And 12th question is, what do you mean by formatting? So formatting refers to change in the appearance of content. We can format the data in the many ways. Formatting makes our data more readable. So there are many tools in MS Excel which can be used to format text and cells. It includes changing the color and style of text and cells, aligning text, formatting numbers and dates, etc. And 13th one is, which type of formatting can be used as cell styles? So there are several options for changing the styles of cells. Some are given below. The first one is cell borders. Second one is aligning text. Third one is changing orientation of text. Fourth one is wrapping text. Fifth one is applying number format. The 14th question is, what do you mean by merging cell? So merging cell means combining two or more adjacent cells to make them a single cell. We can merge any number of cells in Excel. To merge selected adjacent cell, we can use merge and center option available in the home tab of Excel. And 15th one is define alignment and its types. So alignment is a formatting style for cell. It is used to describe how text is placed in the cell. Text of cell can be aligned horizontally and vertically. Alignment options are available in the home tab of Excel. For horizontal alignment of content in a cell, we can left align, center line and right align option. While for vertical alignment, we can use top align, middle align and bottom align option in Excel. And the 16th one is, what are charts? So chart is an important feature of Excel. It is used to represent data in the graphical form. Charts are useful in better understanding of information. Chart is the best way to compare values or to show trends in the data. We can create many types of chart in Excel such as pie chart, column chart, line chart, bar chart, area chart, etc. And 17th one is, write arithmetic operator being used in MS Excel. So arithmetic operators are used to perform basic mathematical operations. The list of these operators is as under. The first one is plus, which is used for addition. Second one is minus, which is used for subtraction. Third one is asterisk, which is used for multiplication. Fourth one is forward slash, which is used for division. Fifth one is percentage, it is used to calculate the percentage. Sixth one is caret, which is used for exponential. The 18th question is, what do you mean by data validation? Data validation is one of the most important tools of Excel. Using this tool, we can define the rules for data to be allowed in the cell. If entered data in the cell does not follow the specified rules, it will display an error message. This tool is available in the Data tab. And the 19th one is, give the name of any three mathematical function. So following are the commonly used mathematical function. The first one is sum function, second one is count function, third one is average function, fourth one is min function, and fifth one is max function. And 20th one is, what is sorting in MS Excel? So arranging data in a sequence is called sorting. Data can be arranged in ascending or descending order. To sort data in Excel sheet, home or data tab can be used. To arrange data in ascending order, we use ascending option, and for descending order, we will use descending option. And 21st question is define formula. A formula is an expression that operates on value. These expressions may include constant values, cell addresses, and operators. In Excel, formula are used to perform calculations on numerical data. Each formula begins with equal to sign. Standard operator like plus, minus, asterisk, forward slash, caret, etc. can be used in formula to perform different type of calculations. And 22nd question is give the name of conditional function used in MS Excel. So commonly used conditional function used in MS Excel are given below. The first one is if function, second one is sum function, third one is count function. And 23rd question is what do you mean by margin? A margin is the space between the main content of a page and its edges. We can set margin in all four directions of a page, that is top margin, bottom margin, left margin and right margin. The margin helps to define where a line of text begins and ends. Commonly document margin size is set to 1 inch. Margin can also be adjusted as per our requirement. And 24th one is write a short note on page orientation. Page orientation refers to the direction of document in which it is displayed or printed. We can use our page either in horizontal or vertical direction. We can change the orientation of document using page layout tab. Therefore, there are two basic types of page orientation. The first one is portrait orientation. This orientation defines the document in vertical direction. And the second one is landscape orientation. This orientation defines the document in horizontal direction. And the 25th question is what do you mean by scaling? So scaling is the process of compressing or expanding the content of a page so that it can be adjusted on a specific page or pages. This option is very useful when we have to work on a large worksheet. Using this option, we can adjust all the content of a worksheet on a single page. Similarly, a small content can also be expanded over multiple pages. The scaling options are available on the page layout tab in Excel. And 26th question is give names of views in MS Excel. So there are 5 different views. So there are 5 different types of views available in MS Excel. The first one is normal view. Second one is page layout view. Third one is page break preview. Fourth one is custom views. And fifth one is full screen view. And 27th question is what is the use of page break? So page break is an important option of Excel. It is a special marker that will end the current page and start a new one. This is very useful option if we want our content to be printed among different pages. This option is available on the page layout tab. Page break is always inserted at the top left corner of active cell. 28th one is what is record? A record is an important element of a database. It is a collection of named data item. It represents a complete unit of information in the table. A record is also known as a tuple. So following table shows the example of 4 student records. 29th one is define database. A database can be defined as the organized collection of interrelated data. Databases are used to store the vast amount of data in various organizations. A database provides organized structure to store data electronically. Generally, data in the database is organized into rows, columns, and tables. A database may have one or more tables. 30th one is write the name of different type of user of database. So following are the different type of user of database. The first one is application program. Second one is database administrators. Third one is end user. And 31st question is what do you know about DBMS? So DBMS stands for Database Management System. To overcome all drawback of file processing system, a new system called Database Management System was developed. DBMS is a system software. It provides us the facility to create, retrieve, update, and manage data of the database. In simple terms, we can say that DBMS is a software layer that provides an interface between user and the database. 32nd question is write the name of various component of database environment. So following are the various component of database environment. The first one is software, second one is hardware, third one is procedures, and fourth one is data, fifth one is users. So now we will learn about long answer type questions. So answer question carrying 6 marks. So the first question is, what are Google Apps? Explain any two Google Apps. So a set of web-based applications provided by Google's are called Google Apps. We must have a Google account to use these apps. Gmail, Calendar, Maps, and Document, etc. are some of the important Google apps. The first one is Gmail. This Google app is used to send and receive emails. Using this app, we can send a message from mobile or computer to any person. Second one is Google Drive. This Google app allows us to store and share files online. Google provides 15 GB storage capacity to every Google account for storing data. The second question is, what is Google Drive? Write various benefits of Google Drive. So Google Drive is a service offered by Google. This Google app allows us to store and share files online. Google provides 15 GB storage space to every Google account for storing data. We must have a Google account to use this app. So now we are discussing about benefit of Google Drive. The first one is, we can store our data at the online drive. We can share files stored on Google Drive with other persons. We can view our files stored on the Google Drive from anywhere. Google Drive provides a built-in search engine to find files easily. We can open many types of files like document, Excel, Photoshop document, JPG, etc. on the Google Drive. So all these facilities are provided free of cost by Google. And the third question is, write about various methods of internet security. So internet security is a branch of computer security. It protects our computer from various internet threats. So following are some of the common methods used for internet security. The first one is antivirus. Antivirus software helps us to protect our computer system from viruses. Antivirus software scans our online activity to make sure we are not downloading infected files. Norton, Kaspersky, Avira, Avast, McAfee, etc. are the example of commonly used antiviruses. Second one is anti-spyware. Anti-spyware software helps us to detect and remove unwanted spyware programs. And third one is prevention from Trojan horse. We should never download or install software from untrusted sources. Never open an attachment or run a program received via email from untrusted sources. Make sure a Trojan antivirus is installed on our computer. Fourth one is prevention from phishing scam. Don't follow the link received through SMS or emails and log in only from the official website. And fourth question is, what is cybercrime? Write various preventive measures against cybercrimes. So cybercrime is a crime that involves a computer and a network. Cybercrime can involve criminal activity that are traditional in nature, such as theft, fraud, forgery, defamation, and mischief. So preventive measures against cyber crimes are, the first one is, the user must use a full internet security suite. Second one is, the user must use a strong password for various online websites. Third one is, keep your software updated. Fourth one is, keep your personal and private information locked down. Fifth one is, keep yourself up to date on major security breaches. And sixth one is, if you believe that you have become a victim of cybercrime, you need to alert the local police. And fifth question is, write the main characteristics of good governance. So following are some of the important characteristics of a good governance. The first one is, good governance is answerable to the community for its decision. Second one is, good governance is transparent. Third one is, good governance follows the rules of law. Fourth one is, good governance is responsive, which means that the government always tries to serve the need of the entire community timely and appropriately. Fifth one is good governance is effective and efficient in implementing decisions that make the best use of the available resources. Sixth one is good governance is participatory. Anyone has the opportunity to participate in the process of decision making. And sixth one is what is e-governance? Explain the four models of e-governance. So e-governance stands for electronic governance. It refers to the use of ICT to improve the range and quality of information and services delivered to the public. E-governance has made the working of government more transparent. So model of e-governance are, the first one is government to citizen, pronounced as G2C. This model refers to the government services which are shared by citizens, for example, payment of online bills, online passport registration, etc. Second one is government to business, which is pronounced as G2B. This model refers to the government services which are shared by businessmen, for example, collection of taxes, payment of bills, etc. Third one is government to employees, pronounced as G2E. This model refers to the government services which are shared by its employees. For example, employees can access any kind of rule, regulation. Employees can check their payment and record, etc. Fourth one is government to government. This model refers to the government services which are shared between the government, for example, sharing of information between police department of various state, etc. The seventh one is make a list of various services provided at national level of e-governance. Some of the important e-governance services at national level are given below. First one is banking services, second one is Aadhaar services, third one is passport services, fourth one is immigration and visa services, fifth one is filling of income tax returns, sixth one is payment of various type of taxes, seventh one is central excise and custom services, eighth one is digital land management systems, ninth one is voter card services, 10th one is PAN card services. So IRCTC, Umang, DigiLocker, ePraman, etc. are the example of various projects that provide services at national level. And the eighth one is what are the e-governance services in the urban areas? So following are the e-governance services that are provided in urban area. The first one is house tax assessment. Second one is billing and collection. Third one is maintaining record of land and property. Fourth one is issue of passport verification certificate. Fifth one is issue of birth or death certificates. Sixth one is registration of properties. Seventh one is provide services such as old age pension, widow pension, freedom fighter pension, etc. So I hope you have well practiced the 1 mark, 3 mark and 6 marks question answer from lesson 1 to lesson 8 in this video so far. I hope you will get 50 out of 50 marks in this exam. Thank you.